Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Sneaker Podcast. This is Season 6, Episode 7, and I'm ID alongside my brother from another mother, Christopher Chu. What up, Chris?
Yo!
We also got Sean Collard in the house. What up, Sean?
Hey now!
Hashtag free clothes. Still in effect. I want to thank everyone who's actually been using that hashtag. You know, we're going to make it go viral. That way he just shows up one day and surprises everyone. Guys, it's good to see all of you.
I want to make a specification. Yeah, good to see you too, Mike and John.
Yes.
It's free clo, and not freak low.
Yeah, not
Right,
free clo.
right.
You
Right,
can
not
freak
free
low as well.
Yes,
But
but that's not the
We're
same
f-
thing that we're talking about.
we're not. Yes,
We're
we're
not-
about
yeah.
that, but also freak low.
We're not low freakers.
No.
We're not low freakers. If you're a low freak, that's cool. We don't discriminate. We don't discriminate at all. Like I said, guys, it's good to see you. Thank you to everyone who's been listening over the past years and over the past few episodes. We really appreciate it. Don't forget, you can get us anywhere a podcast can be found on the audio format, or you can check us out on YouTube as well. Shout out to all our YouTube subscribers. Hit that subscribe button, that like, comment. We want to hear from every single one of you. But guys, this kickoff podcast like we always do, and that's with what we wore on feet today. Sean Collard.
Oh, you had so many choices, and you went with me. I feel so honored.
I mean, like, it's a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, you could throw yourself in the mix one time. And
Yeah,
just-
I don't like to
Yeah,
do that.
I'm
You know,
okay.
ladies first. I
That's
mean,
right.
gentlemen
Oh,
first.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
Shots fired already.
No, I'm tired. I'm sorry.
Well, I made a little trip outside the house today, so I actually did wear some sneakers, and I made a point to not wear the same sneakers I always wear when I go outside the house.
Congratulations.
Oh, very nice.
So I made a little trip to our good friends at Sam Tobacco today, and it was a huge mistake because they were closed.
That's funny.
I did not know they were closed on Sundays.
Closed
during
on
COVID.
Sundays.
Yeah, during COVID, they've closed during
Sam
Sundays because I guess
Tobacco
there's not a lot of
today.
foot traffic. Having said that, while I was sitting there, I was just because I pulled up to I'll get to my the shoes I wore in a second, but I pulled up to the store and I noticed it was all dark inside. I was like, well, that's not a good sign. And so I texted the guys at Sam Tobacco and said, are you guys open today? And they're like, nope. I guess we should put that on our Instagram, because I did check before I went. I checked to see in their bio to see if they were open Sundays, and on their website, and there's no store hours. So, hey man, it happens. But to the store, I wore my Air Jordan 1 New York to Paris, the SB collaboration there.
Woo!
Yes,
Very nice.
That's what I wore.
Have they been scuffed yet?
They have not been scuffed yet. No,
Yet.
enough to get them scuffed, but one day I'll get there.
Maybe you'll
Right.
scuff yourself?
I felt like scuffing them after I got to the store and they saw it was closed.
Yes.
'cause
For the people
Sam
that
Tobacco's
don't know
not
this.
not right around the corner from my house.
Exactly. Yeah. Not the quickest. I'm just going to go around the corner to the store.
That's a good 25 minutes from my house.
That's not bad.
It's
You
not
can
bad.
you can make a
It's
day out of
round trip, almost an hour for nothing. it felt
Not
bad.
that bad.
No one's fault. My own fault.
Right.
Having said that, it sucked. But I'm going back tomorrow, so there you go.
it. Well, there you
Well,
go.
there you go.
Next time, you just send that text a little earlier, maybe before you get in the car.
Yeah, well, I figured I had it covered because they were open yesterday for the Topaz release.
The Topaz.
So I don't know. I just assumed they were open Sundays too, but I guess not. During COVID,
You know-
they shut the doors.
Speaking of Topaz, I'm seeing so many mixed reviews right now about Topaz because some people are loving it and some people are like, these are trash. They're absolutely
Trash, like people who got them are saying that, or just
Right.
people?
No, they're the people that didn't get them,
okay,
of course.
they didn't- yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I've seen
exactly.
people with them in hand, and I think there's like different shades of topaz that they get.
Topaz.
Different shades of topaz
Yeah.
on the shoe,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it's not like this half of the shoe is one shade. It's like one shade, different shade, different shade. So it's like
So
different
people,
color
it's taking
blockings.
people off, throwing people off when they see them in person. I guess.
Right.
Right. To me, I almost regretted not getting them because I thought they looked great. They look better, and I saw a lot of pictures in the last couple of days, obviously, and they look better than I had originally thought they would.
Mhm.
But then, I don't need them.
Not so much a Travis Scott anymore. Hey, folks.
No,
Didn't think so.
no, they look nice though.
Very
I just
nice.
couldn't see myself like choosing to go out and wear them. I don't know. Like over like an original colorway or something like that, or I don't know.
Understandable. Understandable.
But yeah,
Chris,
that's what I wore.
What'd you wear on feet today?
Today I wore some Jordan 14 in the glow.
Oh,
In the glow.
By far my favorite of the Jordan 14
Yeah.
colorway. Some I think
Wow.
do prefer the last shot colorway, maybe.
I do, but I that indigo glow is
it's
gorgeous.
something special.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Maybe you're super fancy and you wear the Ferrari 14s.
Oh, maybe Ferrari.
Ferrari.
There's also the Le Tigre 14.
the Tigre. Nice.
The Tigre and the steel blue.
Yeah.
The Indiglo, if you really pay attention, it's just the little Jumpman logo.
Yeah.
And like a little
It's basically a black
liver
and
on
white
the
sneaker.
back that's like different.
Yeah.
Right?
Very nice sneaker though.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. And I was a big fan of it back in the day, but the 1999 release,
Mm-hmm.
you just couldn't get them because by the time I had money to buy them, they're
They're gone.
old.
Yeah. You needed the new stuff.
New
And
stuff.
there's something to be said about a 14 silhouette. It's just so aggressively sleek.
sleek.
Yeah.
Very
You
sleek.
know?
Very
fast.
fancy.
Looks
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah. Thus the Ferrari reference.
Thus.
The cool part is I got my 2 pairs from the outlet.
Ah, yes. Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good steal.
That's
Nicey
a good
nice.
steal.
Outlet steals. Very nice, Chris. Today I was in the store today, doing some stuff at the store, working a little bit, and I wore my triple black UB20s because they're my go-tos. You know?
Yeah.
It was a decent day out. No ice, no snow, no wetness, so I was okay with the knit. But yeah, very nice, very comfortable throughout the day. I was looking forward to coming home.
Hey, I have to say, Mike showed us a picture of or took a screenshot of his weather report, his weather
Oh,
app.
I did. Yes, I did.
To say that
This is
on
the
what was
weather
it, on
segment.
Friday or Saturday or no? Yeah, Saturday. I guess it was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Oh my god, it feels like it was like several days ago. So Saturday, saying how it was sunny and 6 degrees Celsius, which is U.S. people can Google it. And I was very jealous. But today in Montreal, sunny and 6 degrees.
Very nice. You guys deserve it.
All the snow is melting. You don't have snow, but we had snow.
What
that
is
needed to
snow?
melt.
Yeah.
Do you guys think this is the turning point?
I feel like it might be.
I think we might get one more snap. I feel like
Maybe.
because March always has this one snap left.
There's a little surprise left in it. Eh? Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But if
Catch
that's
you
the
off
case,
guard.
I'm down for it. This
Oh.
this winter has been, aside from the whole COVID thing,
It's been
pretty
light.
good.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
light.
Yeah, not
Good
too
light.
bad.
Light work.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
And-
a pouring for like what 2 weeks, and then it's like okay, we're good.
Oh yeah.
You guys got hammered with snow, right?
It's nothing we can't handle.
I was like that.
No.
Hammered's a different.
Yeah.
That's a very nice.
And all the different dew points. Wow.
The dew points were off the
Amazing.
charts.
Off the chart dew points.
You know, so anyone listening out there, if you would tell us your dew points
Mhm.
by DMing us at the Sneaker.
Are they
Podcast.
coming from the east, from the west? Let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell us
'cause
the pollen report,
Yeah.
all of it. UV report. We need to know all of it.
Fog
What-
is there haze?
How's your
Maybe
ceiling?
some
I don't know.
What's the
haze?
ceiling at exactly?
ceiling
What's the
at?
ceiling at?
I don't know.
I love that.
Anyway, stay tuned to our weather podcast coming soon to a podcast platform.
Turn on
near you.
notifications.
Turn on
TSP weather.
notifications. Hit that like button.
Hashtag TSP weather.
Yep. Hit that notification bell, guys. Moving on to everyone's new favorite subject, and the people are talking about it. News.
Whoa. You kind of,
Yeah.
gained it out on me for 2 seconds, man.
It's all about the anticipation.
Oh, Rocky Horror Picture Show reference. Very nice.
Ah, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, new shoes. Nothing for me. Anything for you guys? Sean?
I don't have any new shoes, but I do have something that's new shoe adjacent,
Note to
Yeah.
pays?
and that is new socks. Ooh. New socks. From McDowell's brand, baby.
McDowell's.
Yes, the
McDowell's
black
socks.
23 pair. So Michael Jordan also wore these ones. Did a great job, I have to say. Jimmy Jensen, shout out, man.
Jimmy.
You've done another stellar job on these pseudo Jordan socks.
Right.
Very, very nice. Yeah, nice quality socks. Very happy to
Very
have them.
nice.
If I can shout out, I think it's one of your OG support group mates. I think is it I Japino?
Yeah, Corey.
Like he did a comparison
Yes,
of
yes,
3 different pairs of socks with the 23 on it.
Yeah.
And he did rate the McDowell's brand pair like
better than the newer pair. The
Better than
Jordan
the
brand
new
did release their own
yeah.
version, and
Yeah.
they're, I hate to say it, but they're trash. They're trash.
Well, the main thing that I took from it is the Jumpman pair didn't have the 23 on both sides of the sock.
That there was that. There were also a shorter, like obviously he noted the original one was the best quality, obviously, from 90. What was it, 92? I don't know, 91, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but then the new version they just released, I guess, to go alongside the release of the Carmine 6s, or Carmen, as I like to say. And they're like a shorter sock. There's like almost no elastic at the top, so like they come like already sort of curled at the top when you put them on. Oh man, it's a bad look.
Who wants a floppy sock?
It's a floppy sock to out the box. So, but he said the McDowell's brand, man, right up there with the OGs. So,
Sean, will we see a Carmen or Carmine, whatever you prefer, 6 shot with you with those socks on?
Oh, for sure. I did it with the red pair, the red 20. I had the red 23 last summer.
Okay.
And I did it with my CDP 6s, and I shall be doing it with my new Carmen 6s and the black pair. So there you go.
Very nice.
Cool.
Where can people find that?
At S-Color 23 or at OG Sport Group.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Very nice. Very smooth.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chris?
Masks.
Oh.
There was a Kith, a spring 2021 drop that just happened. I think it was last week.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, a good friend, Calby, let everyone know that it was happening. It was also around the same time that Ronnie was posting all those Kith Paris photos,
which is insane. If you haven't seen that
store, insane, 4 floors, pure luxury.
Yep.
And so during that spring 2021 drop, they had masks. They were at the bottom of the page, which I would not have gotten to. So Calby was like, "Yo, they have masks," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, how much are they?" You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And they were affordable, $20 a pop.
Oh wow,
Canadian,
not bad.
Canadian a pop.
That's not bad.
And so I picked up a few, and they have like prepayment of Canadian duties and stuff. So
sick.
look at this packaging is nice, like this Kith.
It's like a monogram.
I'm not even taking it out of the package, and I'm loving it. So
nice.
My favorite one is this one. It's like a navy with floral pattern.
Oh, that's cool.
On it, right? And I think down here you see. You can't see, but it says Kith. Oh, there you go. It says Kith in the corner, so it's not like an overbearing logo. It's just
right
in the corner. So yeah, I'm happy. I picked up a few of these. I split the shipping with our good friend Maya, who also lives in Montreal. So we saved on that. Ding, ding.
Hey, ding ding.
So happy with that. Thank you, Kith. Look, I already got them today, and I ordered them Monday. So there's that. Pretty fast, eh?
Well, less than a week.
Quick.
That's pretty good.
Yep. And then I also received a
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
It happened, guys.
Oh.
The Jordan 1.
Oh.
Neutral gray. Or natural gray.
Neutral or natural?
It's natural.
Naturally,
Look at that.
I think they're neutral.
Yeah, they're neutral.
Wow.
Very nice.
I just wanted to be like Sean.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, most people do.
Speaking of natural, that's just natural.
Hey.
Hey.
Now that you've been dubbed the Jordan 1 guy for a while now. Now that they are in hand, what is the review?
And be honest with you, I'm a bit afraid of them.
Oh.
They are
like Union afraid?
No, it's like they're so clean.
Yeah.
And crisp.
Yeah.
That I've taken them out of the box just a few times to look at them and to admire them. And it's cool because there's like a little bump here. I don't know if you can tell, like near the toe box. You can't really tell.
No,
but
I can't really tell them.
And I just pressed on it, assuming that it would be like a rigid leather.
Mm-hmm.
But as I pressed into it, my finger just went
Kept
straight
going.
into the shoe. Like it's some nice leather.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Very malleable.
Yeah.
So right then I knew.
People are confused by the fact that it's smooth leather and not tumbled. They think it's shitty quality because it's not shattered backboard leather. That's all super tumbled look, but it's high quality leather.
Yeah,
it's high quality.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying them a lot. Every aspect of them, the decisions to use like a nubuck in certain areas versus going with the leather all over.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah. Have you taken anything besides a quick iPhone shot yet?
Oh, we're laughing because Sean and I chatted a bit about these shoes, and we were like, it's practically impossible to take a bad photo of this shoe.
Yeah.
And it's true. I have not taken any other
You're taking your
photo.
time with it. You're taking your time with it.
Well, again, I am afraid of this shoe. I've seen many photos of this shoe, and to take a photo of it, to do it proper justice, is what scares me.
You'll get there. You'll figure it out.
I'll get there.
You'll figure it out. Yeah. You're
But
older.
I don't know if it's relief that I can call it, but the fact that I got a pair, and let me tell you, I made some quote unquote moves, not gangster moves, just regular person moves to raise funds to get this, and I zero regret in the trade-off, I guess, like of the shoes that left versus the shoe that I got. But now that they're here, that I have the one pair, I'm like, there's like this pressure that just salut, gone. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So
Good
very
feeling.
happy with that.
Good feeling.
very nice.
Nice pickup.
Great pickup.
Very
nice pickup.
It didn't dawn on me that Jordan was doing the one pair of 85 cut per year.
Yeah.
Until like you mentioned it, and this pair came out, and I was like, okay. It's tough. It's tough to get every shoe that's of this line, right?
I mean, I guess technically last year they had the one in the pack and the varsity red.
Yeah.
Or reverse red. But I guess technically there were two last year, but one came in the pack and no one could get it. I think that even the varsity red was tough to get to. And these were tough to get, but I guess, they're not releasing very many pairs, which is, I think, pissing a lot of people off.
Yeah.
But I don't think the resale value was all that crazy.
Not yet. It's already.
But
right.
I will say, this is it. If people think there's going to be like more releases coming, I think people got fooled by the fact that there were a lot of boutiques getting them.
Yes.
And if there's boutiques getting them, that must be like there's going to be like a lot more made. No. Enjoy the watching the prices go up now. Now that all the stores have finally released them all, then it's over.
When
over.
From the time that I purchased them, they've gone up.
Yeah.
They've gone up, like to the point where I'm like, I can't consider getting a second pair.
Yeah, because when you got them, there were still other boutiques that had like raffles going on and stuff for them. So but now it's over, man. So you got in under the wire.
A wire. I got under a wire. Yeah.
Good.
But the pair that came in the pack, the New Beginnings, right? When did you technically receive them?
Early December of 2019.
So kind of a 2019 release versus a 2020.
Well, the release came out. The actual release was 2020. Chicago All-Star.
Okay.
2020.
Right.
But and mine's I'm going to flex a little bit here. Mine's a promo sample. So
set you up for it, dude. Just take it.
Hey, man, I don't get too many W's, so I gotta boast a little bit.
All lies.
That's true.
All lies.
Yeah.
I boast too much.
Can you keep it down, Sean?
I'm trying, Mike. I'm trying.
All right, well, let's move on to our quality feature of the week.
Yes,
I
sir.
hope everyone with headphones on enjoyed that. So,
Oh, Well, we're gonna go ahead with another unbagging.
Oh, I love the unbagging. Quality unbaggings go long.
Now, last year, I believe it was last year, I picked up a pair of sweatpants from Quality. They are the essential sweatpants. They were in a green colorway.
Forest green.
Forest green.
Yeah.
Beauties.
Real nice. Wore them
Lush.
yesterday. Wore mine yesterday.
They go, like, when you wear those, you get noticed because it's a nice green.
It's very nice.
And if you pair it properly with the right sneaker, you got it going on. Once I got those, I kept asking Koala about other colors. Are you guys going to have a good one?
Yeah.
And they're like, soon. And my golly, soon is now.
Oh.
This is the essential sweatpant in the black colorway. Yeah. So they got the regular pockets, the back pocket, the nice drawstring at the front. If you own the green pair, or they did have I think a white pair of essential sweatpants before. If you own those, then here it is, the black pair, same cut. So I know they're gonna fit nice. It goes well. Look, it's like you can't tell on the camera, but it's a black, but it's like a wash.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. That pseudo washed look. Yeah.
Which, if played properly, goes super well with fits. Like you could, it doesn't have to be a laid back style. It could be like a how do you say, refined sweatpant look.
Yeah, I like that.
Huh?
I like that.
Yeah.
Very
nice. Yeah.
Well,
essential sweatpant from Quality. You can find them on their site, which is KUWALLATEE.com, Quality.com, or at select Foot Locker locations.
Select Foot Locker locations. Foot Locker Canada. Go check them out. And if you're shopping on the Quality website, use that coupon code TSB20.
Right.
20% off.
You're wearing the tie-dye hoodie, Chris?
Yeah, it looks real nice.
Tie-dye hoodie on the bodies right now.
Yeah, it looks real.
I need to get that.
Real good.
They call
I'm wearing the rabbit
Milky
hoodie.
Way.
Rabbit hoodie. I feel so out of place. I'm sorry I didn't dress for the occasion.
Mike,
but yo,
get your shit together, man.
Have you seen these rust pants though?
There you go.
Look
there
at
you
this.
go. Yeah.
I can't see the light. The light's not good. Could you shift your crotch towards
Could
the
you
camera
take your
a bit?
pants off and hold them up?
Is the shadow not large enough? All right. Yeah, love these these are rust in a cargo chino.
Nice.
Jogger. No, Chino Jogger 2.0.
I like what you're doing. You're feeling around your pant.
I am.
To know
Where
if
is
it's
it?
a
Where is
chino
it?
jogger.
Oh.
You know, we got the lingo down.
I'm making it look like I don't know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. All right, guys. Let's talk about something exciting coming up, because today is the last day of February. Tomorrow being the first day of the month, being the first day of Air Max month. The Sneaker Podcast, in collaboration with Canada Got Soul and Foot Locker Canada, we got something special coming this month. What do we got going, Chris?
It's a little collaborative operation, let's call it. It's to celebrate Air Max month, Air Max day. We're going to do it in an Air Max week type of format. It's going to involve you wearing Air Max sneakers. It's going to involve you rocking your koala gear if you have.
Of course.
But if you don't have, fear not.
Yeah.
The grand prize and the other prizes that you may win by playing with us at this game.
Possibly you.
Is koala gear.
Yeah.
You can get pants. Quality pants. What's so cool about quality pants?
Everything.
Is that they go great with sneakers.
Exactly.
The owners, right? The brothers.
Yeah.
They wear sneakers. They are sneakerheads.
They are sneaker
so
people,
they know what the people like.
Yeah.
And they have different styles for you. The denims, the pants, the jogger pants, the chino pants, the essential sweatpants.
Yeah.
Right.
Go a long way.
When
you walk into the quality offices, you look down at everyone's feet and you're just like, geez.
Yeah. It's
There's
fun.
some drip going on in here.
It's fun.
It is fun. And every day something new, which is sick.
Yeah. And so be on the lookout for the details of this collaboration, this little contest that we're going to be holding.
Mm-hmm.
It should be fun. Again, it's just to promote, the love of sneakers and what goes good with a nice pair of sneakers.
Yep.
Beautiful pair of pants.
Exactly.
Quality pants.
Follow us, of course, at the Sneaker Podcast. Follow Canada Got Soul as well, and follow Quality on the gram. And stay tuned. It's going to be exciting, everyone. Going to be
fun.
exciting.
And like I mentioned, or I think Mike mentioned, I think we will be able to get some Foot Locker prizes included in the pack with the quality pants.
We're not going to say anything, but we know a guy.
We know somewhere where we might find Foot Locker stuff.
Yeah, we know a guy. He wears a shirt. It's got stripes on it. We know a guy.
Yeah.
So
he refs games. I don't know.
Games. I don't know. Every time I look at him, he's got this thing going on with his shoulders and his arms. Anyway, let's move on to what has been flooding our feeds. A lot going on in the sneaker world this week. Okay, let's talk Jordan 1s because everyone loves Jordan 1s. Let's talk about a Jordan 1 bread. I know you hate that. I'm sorry, Sean. But do you hate it more or less if it's patent leather?
More.
More. Okay, more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terrible.
I go Chris money now. There you go.
My gosh, the when you see the photo, right?
Almost
like
look
on
real.
the different Instagram sites, right? They go, oh, upcoming, and then you see a black and red Jordan 1. You're like, oh my gosh, are they is 2016 all the way back again? And then you read the caption, and they're like patent leather. And
garbage. No, thank you.
No, what those will look like after they've been worn, and creased like crazy.
They'll look like shit.
Yeah, they will.
Not the target audience.
No, I am not the target audience for a patent.
And you know what? You know what is
Jordan
crazy about this? They will go bananas.
Oh, they will.
Just because of the colorway. Just because of the colorway, they will go absolutely bananas.
And it's a 1. I mean, any 1 at this point is going nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm seeing mids going for like $400 or $500. Mids are going for like $400 or $500 on StockX. So,
oh my god, did you see the meme?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I want to ask you guys about it.
Almost peed myself when I read that thing.
Memory.
Okay, so it's it's a picture of this car window that's been shattered, and it says, same one, Mike. Sorry, It goes, I had a pair of Jordan 1 mids in my car, and someone broke into my car and left 3 more pairs of Jordan 1 mids in my car.
That's so good.
So
so good.
Broke the internet.
But someone's buying them because they're selling for like $500 on StockX.
So that's what I want to ask about. I'm like, on the one hand, you have the people that are like, Jordan 1 mids, meh. And I got to confess, I was one of those guys years ago when we first started the pod. I was like, Jordan 1 mids, nah.
Yeah.
I changed my mind. But then there's also the people that are like, Jordan 1 mids, hot stuff, burning my hands. And as you can tell, like Sean mentioned on the resale sites, Jordan 1 mids are going for cash, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then you go on the internet and you still find these memes that, funny.
Trash them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's weird.
What's going on, guys?
It's weird. Same with the lows. The lows were supposedly not as hated as the mids, but the lows are not very popular, but they're selling.
I think they're selling because they're selling to a younger demographic.
Probably, yeah. Like my coworker
kids want to be cool, right?
Yeah, my coworker sent me a picture because I felt like yelling at her because she had let her daughter have a friend over. It's COVID times. But having said that, she had a friend came over and she took a picture of the shoes this friend had at the door. She left at the door, and they're a pair of Jordan 1 lows, and it's just like a regular. It looked like a royal blue with white upper. Nothing special.
Okay.
Right? Like a blue
GR,
and white low GR. And she's like, what are those? So I quickly looked them up, found them. And she's like, my daughter's friend said she bought them for $400 from somebody. And I'm like, what? And so I looked them up, and sure enough, these idiot, stupid, nothing lows are selling for $400 on StockX. And I'm like, who is buying this? But I think these people, I think they buy and then they trade, and I think that all of what kids do is they buy and just keep flipping and trading, and with friends and people on Facebook and people on Instagram, and it's just like a constant revolving door of sneakers.
Young hustlers.
It's
So
crazy.
It's less about the sneaker and more about the biz.
Yeah.
The business.
It's a business, but also they flex for a minute. I like those. I'll buy those. I'll trade them later for my friend wants these, so I'll trade them for these, and it's like just a quick it's an easy fix, like an easy. I don't know. I can't relate to it. I can't relate.
No, I get that. Did you see that? Also, there was a video going around on Instagram where this gentleman will pull up to someone and he's wearing like this kid's wearing Rookie of the Year Jordan 1s.
Right.
And he's skateboarding and he's like, yo, man, how much for your shoes?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I paid this much for him. He's like, yo, I'll give you like $100. The kid's like, yo, okay, I'll take $100. I've worn them. I beat them up a little bit. The guy flipped them for like $450.
Oh my God.
Crazy. I was like, whoa. Because he's like, yeah, they're worth something. But the kid didn't know.
I don't know.
Crazy.
It's
Taking advantage of young sneakerheads.
Yeah.
We frown upon that.
Right.
Anyways, moving on. Moving on. So Bread 1 patent leathers. Bye.
Yeah, no good.
Bye.
No, thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Bye.
But they're gonna sell like crazy.
They will.
They will sell like crazy.
They will sell like absolutely.
Oh,
bread name to it. Forget it.
Look at the satin ones, the satin bread black toes, and
but those were
at least they're just satin around the heel and the ankle.
But those were women's exclusive. Though that pair.
Yeah. Yes, but people, I think they were men who bought them because I've seen men wear them.
Right.
Yeah,
but those
I'm
were
saying they sold well.
The value is super.
You
high,
walk up to those people and say, "So you're wearing your wife's shoes, huh?" Just because they are women's.
Yeah,
that's funny. Moving on. Nike Dunk Low black and white classic colorway. Now is this women's exclusive?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think they released in Europe or in Asia already.
Of course.
And I know of them because I saw someone on Instagram that I follow wear a pair because he got his pair from not Canada.
Okay.
And I like him. Out of all the Nike Dunk that are coming out, black and white can't go wrong.
No,
like you don't need to know style or fashion. Black and white will go with anything.
Yeah.
So every time I see a colorway that is like this, I always think of the time we camped out in front of that spot.
Right, for those pandas.
Oh God,
we don't call them pandas.
We don't call them pandas.
For the black and white Jordan 1.
Exactly. OG,
AKA Mike's wedding shoe.
Mike's wedding shoe from 2013.
Oh, you better get that right.
The shoe? Yeah.
13.
Don't ask us.
It was 13. No, I know. I think.
Oh, you mean what year is the
release date?
I was going to say I got my wedding date.
Your wedding date.
Hello, my wedding date. I got engraved on the inside of my ring, so I never.
The shoe itself was 2014, actually.
By the way, pro tip for anyone that's getting married: get your anniversary date engraved on the inside of your ring. That way, you always know.
Unless your wife says, "Hey, when's our anniversary?" You got to go.
Give me a sec. Just a second. Yeah, you pull it off right in front of her. Look at it.
You mean the day you did this to my ring?
I'll get right back to you after I clean my ring.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Anyway, moving on. The black and white classic. Let's talk a little bit more about Jordan 1s, guys. And I'm talking about the Dornbecker. What the Jordan 1. Whew. Now, if you look at both pairs, or both pairs of the shoe, sides of the shoe, the left and the right, wow, the differences and everything is just so wild. There's a lot going on here. A lot going on.
Chris, how many pairs there were like 13 pairs made or something?
17. I think 17 pairs were made.
17.
I think one is already auctioned, and then they just began.
16 pairs will go auctioned on eBay.
Right.
Yeah. So it's an auction.
Yeah.
The idea is to get max funds to donate to.
The
pairs
will. The pairs will benefit the OHSU Dornbecker patients and staff in a variety of ways.
How much? I mean, I haven't paid a ton of attention to how much they've made in the past for releasing these Dornbecker.
So much money.
Yeah,
I think it's a lot.
Like a couple of years back, it was wild.
I think
Like-
this format is better than releasing it at large. No, sorry. Gets more money
Yes.
to
Then-
the right
right.
spot
Yeah.
By
Benefits more
releasing
money.
it.
Yeah.
through these auctions.
For sure.
Right.
Right.
That makes sense.
And
So I did see someone mention on one of the posts about them on one of the big blogs
right.
about how maybe they should have just released like not mass release, but release like 10,000 at like $200 a pop. You get $2 million. But I'm assuming you get a lot more money from an
Of
auction.
course. Yeah.
Yeah, even
and
though it's only
without
17 pairs.
and I hate to see those on the resale.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing. That's the
Yeah.
other thing too. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Sean, do you own any Jordan backers?
I do not.
Chris.
I used to own the Jordan 4, the one with the Superman on the
Oh,
toe.
Yeah, those are nice. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Those and my friend had purchased them. He had gotten them at retail,
Mhm.
and he gave them to me for like retail.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Same thing. Yeah.
Wow.
We were,
But that's
super,
respectful. I like
super
that.
cool sneaker crew. Like we were really cool with each other, and he was getting some sneakers out of the he was like I think I'm about done, so he started selling his stuff, and then something happened with his family. Someone needed funds. I don't know. I don't want to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I just gave him the shoe back.
Oh, nice.
Amazing.
So and
Wow.
I go sell those.
Yeah.
Like sell those and get the money. Like
Yeah. Wow. That's
so
awesome.
in some ways, yeah, I'd rather not see them being resold, but
Yeah.
in that instance, it served
Yeah.
a purpose
Yeah,
to
exactly.
help someone.
That
So I
helps
was like,
somebody out. Yeah.
let's
for sure.
do this.
It did its job. In the long run, it did its
Right.
job. It helped
Yeah.
someone.
I mean, he looked out for me when he just gave them to me for retail. which
Yeah.
was-
Yeah, that's amazing.
For
no
sure.
brainer.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's called paying it forward, everyone. That's
Yeah.
what happens. The materials on this shoe are fantastic. The patterns, the textures, everything going on with this pair of Jordan 1s is insane. If you have the time, look it up online
Yeah.
and check it out because it is really, really cool.
The-
And the story behind every single part is
Yeah.
amazing.
And so a shoe releases this way. You kind of so for us regular sneaker people, you kind of assume you won't ever get them in hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, speak for yourself. Regular sneaker.
Excuse
people.
me. Sorry, sir.
Jesus.
Wow.
Sir.
Sorry, we're
Captain.
not worthy. We're not worthy. We are scum.
Didn't I just tell you I had a promo sample of the New Beginnings pack?
We're not worthy. We're not.
You got them
worthy.
3
All
months
right.
early. Whoa, okay. Team early.
By the way, have you seen my luggage?
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Don't make me wheel that thing out here, guys, because I will.
What's her name? I call her Ramoa.
Oh, Samsonite.
I was way off.
Way off.
Yeah, way off.
Slappy.
So yeah, okay. Everyone of us regular sneakerheads, aside from Sean,
Yeah, thank you.
won't imagine getting this shoe in hand. So when you see pictures of it or you read about it, you have to take it for a shoe that's being produced, but that you will never have the chance to own. Does
Right.
that affect the way you look at the shoe or appreciate the shoe?
No, for me, no.
Hmm.
But I've seen a lot of people, especially again bringing up the New Beginnings pack, when that happened, and when any of these highly limited sneakers, the Jordan 1s specific, Jordan 1 specifically, when they release, like I see a lot of hate, like a lot of hate, especially towards people who got them. You know, so because I get the frustration, but it's like for me, there are pairs that I want and I can't get, and I just know, okay, well, that's a pair I'm just never gonna own.
Mm-hmm.
Move on to something else.
When that happens, I kind of look at it more as like art.
Yeah,
Like someone's
exactly.
like- so then I'll look at the shoe. I'm like, whoa, it's made well. Or the choices of materials and colors. I go, I can appreciate it.
Yeah,
So yeah, and it also opens up the how should I say? If you never plan on wearing it, then the shoe can have any color on it.
right.
Like it doesn't matter if it doesn't match. It's not supposed to match. It's just supposed
Yeah.
to be like
Showpiece,
something you
like an art piece.
right. So
For sure.
there's that.
Mike, do you feel that way, or does it bother you when you can't get a sneaker, or you know you'll never own it, or do you not care?
I mean, I come to grips with it pretty fast.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't even really let it bother me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like the Marcus Jordan, the ones there. Like I knew there
the
was
backdoor
when
ones.
you hear 12,000, the backdoor ones.
Yeah.
When you hear 12,000 pairs, it's like, okay, I'm never going to own that sneaker
Right.
unless
Yeah.
I have $4,000 lying around
Yeah.
to buy
But
on the aftermarket.
Okay, so we say this, right? But then you always meet someone who's like, "Yeah, this is 1 out of 300," and you're like, "How the fuck do you have that?"
Yeah, it's fake.
You know what I mean? And just out of nowhere, someone will surprise you with something that's super limited, and you'll just be like, "Whoa, okay."
Yeah. They have the dough.
Well, guess what? I know Sean Go. So there.
And he's 6 feet with shoes.
Yes.
Yeah. I get over it quick because it's unless it's like
That's
like the pairs that I really really want are generally GRs anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They're OG colorways of original Jordan. So
They're made for a purpose.
You're
Yeah,
a man
I'm
of the people.
I'm a man of the people. That's what I'm
But
trying
you're
to say.
just
Thank you for
above
saying
the
that.
people a little
I'm
bit.
a little bit above the
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
but I'm looking down. But I'm around. I'm as like my socks were adjacent to shoes.
Like
I'm
if the world,
I'm adjacent to the regular people.
yeah, if the world was
Right.
a podium, you'd be number 1. Everyone else would be on 2.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Which is first loser.
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
Oh man, people are gonna hate me after this episode.
You know what? They might like
they don't
you a little
already.
bit more.
Yeah.
The great part is he isn't denying any of it.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
No.
He knows. He
That's
knows.
Right.
He owns it. Okay, let's move on a little bit. Looks like we got our Black Friday release for this year for Jordan Brand, and it's looking like the Jordan 6 Midnight Navy.
I like this shoe.
I really like it too.
I like it. Yeah.
I really like it too.
Wow.
Something
I'm
about
so on it.
white and navy.
Yeah.
Clean look.
Even more so because it's midnight navy.
Yeah.
Ever since this shoe was part of the when you look at Jordan 6s, all the past releases,
Yeah.
that one shoe, man. One,
Yeah.
I could never get it because it was too old by the time I got
Yeah.
into sneakers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And two, it's not the regular shoe you'd see Michael Jordan wear. So it's like that.
Yeah.
That
But it looks like
alternate
something
thing.
he could have worn.
Right.
But it also looks like
if
a
he
lot
played
of
for a different team.
a lot of love was put into this shoe. Like the original one from 2000, the leather on it looks fan freaking tastic. It looks like that Oreo leather. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm
Super,
believe
super
me,
pebbled.
I've searched for this shoe on eBay before, and I've seen pairs,
Yeah.
Okay.
and I'm always like, should I? And I'm always like, no, I shouldn't, because it's not wearable. Or
So do you think you're going to get a pair of them when they come out?
You're
You're not really a six
think,
wearer.
This is his Duke shoe.
What is this? That's supposed to mean?
This is his Duke
Well,
shoe.
you don't wear sixes that much, do you?
I have 3 pairs of 6s.
But do you wear them?
And they're all Travis's.
I've worn them. I've worn them all.
Which sixes do you have?
I have Oreo 6
Ah, yes, nice.
that I bought in Ontario
Oh,
for $100 back in the day.
whoa,
Nice
Yes, sir.
purchase.
steal.
That's my Jordan 1 for $65 story.
Ooh.
This 60, anyways. And I have the black and red Jordan 1, the infrared with the
Right.
Nike Air on the back.
Right.
Ah,
Yes,
nice.
yes,
Because
yes,
I'm a
yes.
real one.
Yeah.
And then I have the Travis Scott Jordan 6.
Right, of course,
Right,
of course.
right,
Yes.
right.
Save the best for
Um,
last, I guess. There.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know. When I think of Christopher.Chu,
Yes.
At
I don't picture you
Christopher
wearing
Dot
sixes
Chu.
for some reason.
I'll tell
I
you
don't know
why. I tell you why. And this is a true story. Why you don't see many pictures of me wearing Jordan 6s.
I think you've said this on the podcast years ago.
Oh no.
Years
This is
ago.
a recent thing because this is a current problem. How the fuck do you tie Jordan 6s?
That is an excellent point.
You know,
It's tough. Great
Yeah.
question.
there's one thing just putting them on and tying them up and walking
Yeah.
around. There's another thing. There's another whole different story when you have to take a picture of it, and then there's photographic evidence of how you don't know how to tie the shoe.
It's a tricky one. What
It's
I
a
do is
tricky one.
I tie the bow, and then I put the
Lace
little
lock.
flap, the little lace,
Oh.
not the lace lock, the little flap, the little pouch,
Right.
the pouch.
But where do you stop?
I put the second to last
Eyelet.
eyelet.
So on the very
tie them like
inside?
regular, and then put that the pouch over the knot of the bow
Yes.
Right.
and clip it, and then so you got just the little loops hanging out a little
Wait.
bit.
Have you ever
You can
tucked your loops?
unlatch that pouch thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
it's a
button.
clip.
It's a button.
Dude, man.
That's why Travis has a pouch on the side.
On the
Hello?
side, I know that, but
Yeah,
on
but
the
those,
front,
I guess technically you could actually hide your laces altogether if you wanted to under that pouch.
Gosh,
But you could just
alright.
you hide the knot and then the little loops hang out a little bit.
Well,
But yes, there's a snap. There's a snap.
You learned something new.
Welcome
every
to
day, Mr. Chu.
1991, Chris.
yeah. Okay.
91.
I'm not a man on a podium.
I know. You think you were a
Take me for who I am. Yeah.
You think you were a professional hair
Number
collector.
2.
Right. Yeah. But yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
geez, now that
So
I know
cool.
that, Autocop,
There-
RoboCop,
you
Instant
go.
Cop.
I used to when I used to wear mine, I used to tuck the loops into that little pocket.
You can do
So
that.
there'd be
Also-
nothing
also-
showing. Nothing.
Yeah.
But they'd
Your
still be
pocket
tied
looks a little
pretty
fat,
tight.
but whatever.
True. But if you made a way to flatten it out a
Yeah,
little bit,
yeah.
kind of spread
You
the
could.
love,
Yeah, yeah,
you could pull it off.
for sure.
Dude, because my the way they're tied in the photo is totally different from how I actually tie them.
Yeah, of course. Well, you have to
Yeah.
be your true self, Mr. Chu.
Yeah. Anyways.
Moving on to someone who is being his true self, Mr. Sean Wotherspoon and the Adidas ZX 8000 Super Earth. Finally, it's here, everyone. It's here. It's going to be debuting. I think, what date is it? Damn it, I had it written down. September. That's where that's when they teased it first. September they teased it back in 2020, and this was like I was getting a really weird vibe about it, but I think they're going to hit the Adidas confirmed app. I think it's going to be one of those kind of drops. But this being the Super Earth collab, that we had the Superstars release already. It was taken with a very small grain of salt. I'm a huge fan of the ZX 8000. Do not like this shoe.
Okay.
At all.
You've spoken about this shoe before.
Yes,
Just
and
briefly.
I still have the same.
That's what I wanted to
dislike
find
for it.
out.
Yeah,
That's what I wanted
still
to
have
find
it.
out. Yeah.
I haven't. I don't know. We've talked about it on the podcast before. I'm not a huge fan of his collabs with Adidas thus far.
Right.
Unfortunately, I think he killed it with Nike and his friends. But yeah, and like the A6 one was kind of cool too. I did like that, but
Right.
like still, it wasn't 97-1 material.
Okay.
And he's still yet to hit that mark on my end. But it's releasing March 12th. It's happening.
I need to ask you these questions, and sometimes I need to come back to you with the same shoe, just to see if you've changed, if you've gotten more information that's changed your opinion a bit or anything. Because you are my barometer,
I'm that guy.
right, for what's hot with Adidas,
That's what I like to be. I like to be that guy. I appreciate that. Thank you.
right?
Hate this shoe. Don't like hate's a big word. I'm sorry. Hate's a big word. I dislike this shoe.
Yeah.
And stop doing the tongues like this. I freaking hate it. Sorry, that's my personal
What's the
opinion.
tongue with?
God. It's just this material that I'm not a massive fan of, and they've done it on. I believe they did it on the Superstar as well, but I'm not a big fan of it. It needs to stop.
It's got no pouch to put laces in, is what you're saying.
Right.
I'm saying the last shoe I picked up did have a pouch in the tongue as well. So Bape ZX 8000, money shoe, by the way. Speaking of Bape, we're celebrating 50 years of the Adidas Superstar this year, and Bape is doing collaboration with Adidas with a Superstar. This is a cool shoe. This is a cool shoe. I like it.
I like it.
I refuse to call it a Bapesta because I don't think it should have that title.
Yes.
Because it does say Bapesta on the back, on the rear, on the right shoe, on the back heel, and I disagree with that. I don't think it's a Bape. I think like the Air Force One is a Bapesta. That's what I call it. But it's cool. It is a cool collaboration. The details, the lace tips, the box is freaking amazing. We're getting a white OG pair, and then you're going to get an all camo black pair, and just different camo on both sides. The medial side will have a different leather pattern on the upper. One will have like the Bapesta star, and then you're going to have on the other foot the three-stripe branding, of course, but this is going to be a very tough one, boys.
Do you like the white pair or the black
White pair. White pair for
right?
me.
Right.
Yeah. White pair for me. The other one's very gaudy.
Loud?
Yeah, it's very loud.
Right. Too much going on.
I do love the gold Dubray on the white pair.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of cool.
I like that it's very clean, and then that you can
Yeah.
see both logos very crisply.
And it's a
on
Superstar
both
80s too, so it has a different look to it than like your regular Superstar. It's got
Which I
that
hate.
OG feel.
I like the 80.
Yeah, the 80s is very nice. The Recon was the same way. The box is fantastic. I really like how they put the details into the box.
Yes.
I'm a box guy. I like the box. So this is going to be releasing, I believe it released February 27th.
That was yesterday.
Yes.
But
It's my
it's
wife's birthday. There you go.
I think, happy
Oh,
birthday.
Happy birthday, Leo.
Shut up.
It needed to be mentioned, this shoe, because I think people are excited,
Yes.
right? The Adidas heads are excited about this one.
Yes. Yes. And I saw someone who has a pair.
I think we
And,
saw the same person.
We definitely saw the same person.
On the grams?
It was small? Small size?
Yes.
Yes, small size. Yes. We know exactly who it was. Yeah. By the way, that person killing it these days.
Killing it and super happy. Like,
Yeah.
super happy that they got the shoe. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Like, that's
exactly.
cool.
They love that shoe.
Shout out.
They love that brand in a collab. Anyway,
Yeah.
shout out to that person. If you know, you know. Moving on. Now, this is going to be a bit of a, I don't know. We need to take this direction of this next topic pretty safe. 'Cause
Right.
It could go different ways. We all have different opinions on what we like to listen to when we're not listening to ourselves on the Sneaker Podcast. By the way, follow us on the gram at the Sneaker Podcast. We all like different things about different podcasts. Maybe we could talk about that a little bit, especially when it comes to what we like in Sneaker Podcasts, because we all listen to different ones as well.
Yeah. So many times I'm asking people, hey, what's a good show to get into? What's some good music to listen to? And then people will give their opinions. And this is what happens with me sometimes. You guys let me know if it happens to you. I get the same recommendation many times.
Yeah.
And when that happens, I'm like, no thanks. I'm not about it. Like I would say, you kind of overhyped it. I don't think it's going to live up to all you guys are saying. So I'm just going to be not about it. When that happens, I also get the same type of feeling when there's too many sneaker raffles these days.
Yeah.
I mean, for one shoe, there's like 10 different sneaker raffle options that I can get.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, I'm like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
Done. Like
I'm taking
I'll-
an L anyway, so
Yeah, I'll do one.
I'll save myself the problem and just give myself the L.
And so recently we've noticed an uptick of podcasts from Canada that talk about sneakers.
Yes.
Bruh.
So, we do it.
Everybody's got
The
podcasts.
sneaker podcast. We do the podcast about sneakers. So when you count the amount of podcasts about sneakers, we're in that number.
Yes.
But of course, we pay attention to that. Like, who else has one? Who else talks about it? I don't know. I kind of try to listen to all of them just to see what they're all about.
Yeah.
Well, it's just nice to know the community,
Right.
more than anything.
Yes.
It's like just listening to other sneakerheads, because that's why we got into this. This was to speak to other people and to network with other people. And
Yeah.
there's more people like us. So it's like a discovery every time.
Yeah.
And everybody's different. Everyone's got different tastes. Everyone's got different opinions. You could love a shoe, right?
Yes.
And another person could hate that shoe.
Yeah.
It happens. Everyone's different. But, and I think that's why everyone's getting together and and especially right now, everyone's trapped at home. So
Well,
I think a lot of that has to do, I don't want to say people are bored and they're just like, they want to put energy into this.
Mhm.
It's good. And it's great to learn from from this experience too, because like it teaches you so much when it comes to, we learned so much when we first started doing this.
Yeah.
At first we were like, what the hell are we doing? And then we just like kept going. There's definitely a process, and there's growth to it as well, because you could start on your phone. You could literally start a podcast by just speaking into your phone and just record it and then upload it. There you go. There's a podcast.
Yeah.
You could take it to the next level. Maybe get some gear, maybe get some mics, move on. It all depends. But when it comes down to it, for myself, when I'm listening to other podcasts, it's like, I want authenticity.
Yep.
I want people to be genuine. No, like, if you hate something, tell us why.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to get upset about it.
No.
You don't have to be aggressive towards other people because of it. It just like, just do your thing. Be you, be authentic, and that will come through, and people will relate to that. And that's what kind of brings me in. That's what's good about making, meeting people from out west that have podcasts, and we kind of connected with those people. And then, we meet up in Toronto, we start talking to each other and stuff. And you're like, oh yeah, you're real people like us too. That's amazing. But it's all about networking. And I think being genuine with your audience is the best thing for you. Because I think that's what we like to do here. We like to be pretty genuine. That's why we have Sean. He's as genuine as you can get.
Well, thank you, Mike.
Right.
Well, I think this all started from, because we kept messaging each other about, oh my God, there's another podcast,
Another one,
and not in a negative way. It's just like, oh my God, another new podcast. And for me, I'd love to know like when, and I think Mike hit it partially anyway, about how these like right now in this time where you're welcome, Mike, you're welcome. Once in a while you hit one. But I think because there's people are, for the most part, either locked at home, not locked at home, but there's not a lot going on because of COVID. I think people are looking to get their voices out there. But I would love to know and I'd love to sit down with these guys, all these podcasters who are just kind of sort of popping up in the last 2, 3, 4 months. Yeah. Which seems like every other week. Or every week sometimes, is what when you're thinking about, I want to do a podcast, what is the motivation behind it? What is the do you see yourself as, I have a specific voice that might be outside the lane of every other podcast that I hear in the podcast world? Because for me, if I were to start a new podcast, right now I would feel like, and there have been times where I've thought about starting an OG Support Group podcast with my guys, because I think we have a lot to say, but like now I feel like there's just so many podcasts out there that are new. I'd have to figure out a way that it would be different than talking about what's flooding the feeds, talking about the, I like this sneaker versus that sneaker. There's got to be some other lane. And I'd love to know, like, when you start a podcast, what's the voice that you're looking to get across to the public?
What's your message?
And how is it different from everything else that's out there? Yeah. Or are you just looking to get out there, like Mike said, maybe you're networking. A podcast will get you networking with other people in the community. And is that your main purpose?
Yeah. And let's be straight up. This is not us hating on people right now. This is us.
Not at all.
We would like to. We'll
have our list of podcasts we hate next episode.
Exactly. We would like to be more involved with these people that are out there. If you're out there and you want to get that content out, reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you.
I wouldn't go that far, but no, I'm kidding.
Oh, but you're making more work for us.
Yeah, I'm a yes and a no to that. Anyways, this is what's going on in my head. I likened it a lot to YouTube, right?
Yes.
First you had some sneaker YouTubers, shoe-tubers, if you will, popping up, and then bam, 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 everyone's a shoe-tuber at one point, right? Yeah. And some people stayed, some people are still on, and they continue on with it, and some people fade away. I think the ones that had a particular voice, or that, like Sean said, or that it's not serve a purpose, because it's not a real purpose, but that offers something that others couldn't or wouldn't, they stayed the course, and then they're still there. They're still around. They're very successful at it. Mm-hmm. And I enjoy many of these YouTube sneaker shows, right? Mm-hmm. So I see this as now the same type of evolution for podcasts, sneaker podcasts from Canada in particular, and it's all coming about now.
Mhm.
Now, yeah, it might seem like we're nitpicking or something, but
No, I don't think we are. I think it's more it's something that we've noticed, and it seems like that
Yeah.
all of a sudden it's like the great boom of podcasts in
Okay,
Canada
yeah,
in particular. And
yeah.
it's like I don't know, like for me,
Shoe
if I
boomers.
was, I don't know, like I don't know if it's like the reason behind starting a new podcast is
Mhm.
I want to give my opinion on that sneaker too.
right.
You know?
So
For me personally, it would have to be there had to be more of a reason for me to start a podcast. It had to be more, I can picture a voice that maybe I don't see that other people are talking. A path that other people aren't going down, something new, something outside the box. Whereas I don't know because I haven't had a chance to listen to all the new podcasts, so I can't even
Right.
critique them. But I just wonder if there's a reason besides I want to give my 2 cents
Mhm.
on whatever's going on in the sneaker world today.
So I feel like everyone must have a process, like a growth period where they get out there and they're creating content, they're doing the podcast thing. And at a certain number of episodes, you start to figure out what you're all about.
Of course.
Yeah.
So you can't be judged on like the first few episodes.
No, of course not.
It's through maybe once you hit episode 10, episode 12, episode 13, we start to see your identity
Yeah.
as a show.
Right.
And we've gone through 200 plus episodes. So we have that. Our
And
advantage
5+
as
years.
the sneaker pod 6
Oh.
as the sneaker podcast is timing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like timing and experience.
Yeah.
That's some aspects where we had an advantage. We have an advantage,
Right.
Yeah.
right? Of course,
Started
we have
early.
the technical knowledge from Mike D as
Yeah.
well,
The secret weapon.
right? You guys don't know, this man knows.
Yeah.
So
No.
all that, those were our advantages coming out of the gate, and we did have a growth process as well because I don't want to listen to our early episodes.
I do
Right?
to laugh.
Yes, at ourselves.
Of course.
Yeah.
But so I look at it as one. Well, there's a lot of more podcasts out there. Now, our job, is it harder? Not really. Our job here on the Sneaker Podcast becomes now not to repeat what other podcasts are saying or
Mhm.
their format, you know,
Right.
Mhm.
to always, like Mike said, be genuine to what we do and
Yep.
stay the course and keep doing that. And also, I look at it from a content creation point of view, where it's the same for sneaker photo taking, which I am a fan of. If you don't do that little extra, why should someone like your photo?
Yeah.
Right.
If you are the same as everyone else, why should you ask for them to like your photo? And I don't mean like by double typing.
Yeah.
I mean looking at it and
Appreciate.
appreciating it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you listen to us, if we don't do the little extra to try to make everything kind of nicely presented and packaged,
Well
then
packaged. Exactly.
why should you listen to us? Right? So it's a bit of a reason why I like doing our podcast.
Yeah.
Is because I don't I'm not tired.
Yeah.
You know, we're not forcing it. It's coming
Yeah.
out naturally. And these are really, I think our format is particular to us, and that's what I like it. In terms of content creation, I don't find that others are doing the exact same thing that we are doing.
Which is great.
And that's
Chris and I
why-
had a quick conversation about this earlier today when you mentioned the topic, and I think what you said makes a lot of sense. I think we can say that here too, is that if like we do flooding the feeds, flooding our
Yes.
feeds,
Yeah.
and that is something that any podcast could do.
Yes.
But I think if we removed flooding our feeds from our podcast, we'd still have a good show.
Yeah.
yes.
We'd still have something that people would want to listen to because
Totally.
it's our rapport. We've gotten used to each other over the years. We've we've got different personalities, but we click really well. We have a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
And our takes on things are always different. Like I have a particular take. I'm the old grumpy guy. Mike's the young, sort of fresh guy, getting older. He's getting older day by day.
6 years, buddy.
And bitter because
That's how life works, by the way.
6 years. I was in my 20s when we started this.
Chris is,
Chris is Chris. Yeah. No. But you've
footnote.
got the whole other aspect of the fashion and the photography and that kind of stuff. So I think we blend well together. We have 3 different voices, and then throw Chloe in, and he just fucking shit up all the time.
I mean,
he's just Mr.
free Chloe.
He's free. Hashtag
free
we need
Chloe.
Chloe back on the podcast.
Hashtag
Dude, sweet.
freak low.
Free Chloe. But we could. Well, let's say we could. Like I said, we could remove the flooding our
Yes.
feeds, and we'd still have a solid podcast.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
And
So-
we've been flooding our feeds for 5+ years.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's because we have those voices, we have something to say outside of we like this sneaker or we don't like that sneaker.
Like we could just list it off for you, and that's it, and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's no fun.
What I'm trying to say is they're a promo sample, guys. They're a promo sample.
The promo samples. Oh,
We are a promo sample.
pedestal.
Yeah, we number 1.
Yeah. So I have one question for you guys. Why do we do it? Like, why do we keep doing it?
Because you keep telling us we have to. Okay.
If you want this
Can
promo,
I give the? I'm going to give the Chloe answer
right?
because I
Yeah.
fucking love sneakers.
There
Right.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just enjoy talking about sneakers. I enjoy talking to you guys, and I enjoy talking about sneakers. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
If it's the second it stopped being fun, no offense, but I'd be
Why are
out
we doing
here.
I
It's not
feel
fun
like
anymore.
our particular set of skills properly combined gives us that little extra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
That's what I was
it's,
trying to say before.
we all have a
I
certain,
messily said it, but you
certain
cleaned it up for me.
strength
Thank
of
you.
skills.
And I cannot stress this enough. And it's the same for people trying to get into sneaker photography. You have to do more. You have to. I don't care how much you're already doing. More.
But that's like anything you want to be good at.
Absolutely.
It's the 10,000 hour rule, right?
Yeah.
You have to do, if you want to be stellar at something, you've got to do 10,000 hours of work on it.
You have to
I'm not
be
saying
willing.
I'm not
to-
saying we're stellar at anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm saying you got to work at it. You're right.
And we're not saying, hey, we're not saying it's always been gravy over the past 6
no.
years.
Fuck no.
There's some back
There's
behind
been
the
Oh.
scenes.
sometimes.
Like I wasn't around for the early episodes, but
No.
there's nights where I'm here. I'm like, oh, what the fuck was I
Not
talking
even
about?
there's been there's been arguments, there's been everything.
There's been headphones thrown. There's been
yes.
there's been fucking
There were?
there's been
Oh,
tears.
yeah.
There's been fucking anger, shaking.
Yes.
There's fucking everything.
Yep.
There's been everything.
And all to say that was part of the extra.
Yeah.
If we didn't give a shit, there wouldn't
Then
be
we
any.
wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, and yeah,
You put so much into it. You know, we put so much into it, but it's not like we're expecting much back. We're doing this.
We practically
live
do
to
this
do
for
it.
free.
Yeah, practically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, anyways, there's a lot of podcasts out there.
Yeah, a lot of podcasts
Yeah.
out there.
All that to
Podcasts.
say, a lot of podcasts.
Hey, all that to say, we see you.
But welcome to the podcast
welcome.
world. It's not,
Welcome
again,
to the
like we're
podcast
saying, it has
world.
nothing. This wasn't a negative topic.
No,
It was just, and we noted like, holy shit! All of a sudden, it's like a boom of podcasts, specifically in Canada, and it's like I want to know. I would love to be able to talk to these guys and know like what their path was, like what their thought process was, what voice they feel they have in the sneaker world.
What's your grail?
my grail
Heat or not?
is this podcast.
Is
Heat
this
or
podcast?
trash? Your grill is this podcast. Look at that. See?
Look
or
at this,
garbage?
man. It's like I'm a pro or something.
You are
Garbage
or
amazing.
a
or
promo
recycling.
sample.
You're a promo sample.
I would love to go look back and listen. And you know what? Maybe I'll do that just to put a smile on my face. Go listen to some of the old segments.
Yeah, remember when we
Anyway.
used to play games?
Yeah. You know, we need to bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
It's been done.
Can we just play one on the while?
Yeah, but you know. What do you mean a real
All
game,
right.
Sean? Come
Yeah.
on.
And all the new podcasts, let us know what's good.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Send us-
if people are listening to all, because I'm one who I don't listen to a lot of other stuff besides our own podcast, to be honest with you, and not because I don't want to. It's just because I don't feel like I don't know where I fit it in my day.
Yeah.
But if we are listening to multiple podcasts, especially the new ones that are out there, let us know which ones you're liking. And
I bet
why.
you people listen to us and they go, "Well, if these guys could do it, we can
that's
do
probably
it."
Yeah.
that's probably it for sure. Yeah,
You know,
given.
yeah.
And you're not wrong,
Because they started seeing our faces because we came back to YouTube and like,
Yeah.
these guys?
right?
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
like, okay, let's do it.
Oh,
They do this?
Oh, we can definitely have a podcast.
Yeah, we can do this. All right, before we go and wrap things up, I would like to. Do we have some audience messages that we would like to?
Yeah, well, let's do
before
a
we
few.
go? Let's do a
Yeah.
few quick, and then we'll wrap things up.
Okay, here's a message from Yuka Kondo. That's
Yuka.
at Yuka Kondo 1. That's with YUKAKONDO. Hey guys, just curious to do what? Just curious, do you do as a 9 to 5?
Oh,
Okay,
I
let me
get this.
rephrase that for the gentleman. Hey guys, just curious, what do you do as a 9 to 5, or is sneakers a full-time thing? How do you balance work with family and also sneaker-related activities like the pod, taking pictures,
Yeah.
shopping for shoes? Does the fam care if you're always on your phones editing or entering raffles? Thanks. Signed,
Yuka? I imagine you are a new listener to the podcast.
Yes.
Welcome. We
Welcome to the
appreciate
pod.
you.
You found us.
Thank
us.
you
That's
for
all that
finding
matters.
us. We appreciate you listening to us. I myself am an employee of Adidas Group, I guess you could say. Christopher is a ninja full time.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore since you outed me.
Oh, now they're going to see it coming. Damn.
Right, I have a regular job
Yes.
that does not have anything to do with sneakers,
Yes. Same.
but it allows me to not think about my job once I'm done with
Right.
the work, which
Yes,
allows me
exactly.
That's-
free brain time to
Yeah,
do
that's
sneakers
good
stuff.
stuff. It's
And
good stuff.
I'm a teacher. I've mentioned that.
You're a teacher.
But I'm a teacher, yes, and so I'm done early, and I have no kids. So and my wife likes sneakers too. So I'm free to be on my phone whenever I feel like it.
Killer
Yeah.
combo.
I mean,
Yeah.
The significant others, they really support the
yeah.
the addiction, I guess you could call it. But
Yeah.
sometimes they can't get out of hand. So I don't suggest doing that because it can get out of hand.
I think my the way it works, why it works with me and the sneakers and the wifey being okay with it is if she were ever to ask me to stop sneakers, drop of a hat, I'm done.
Yeah.
No regrets.
Yep.
But also, she would never ask me to stop doing the
Yeah.
sneakers
But
because she
it's
knows
easy for you to
it's gonna-
say that you drop it because you know she would never ask you to drop it.
Yeah.
It's a test.
I had
Stay on your
I have an
toes.
ex-girlfriend who would like cry when I bought sneakers, and I noticed I said ex-girlfriend.
right.
Bye.
It wasn't why we broke up, but it certainly was on the list.
Reason number one. So thanks for the question,
Yeah.
Yuka.
But I have to say that I think his question it's an honest question in a sense
Right.
that when he asked, do we do sneakers as a full-time gig? Now Mike does sneakers technically as a full-time gig because he works for
Technically,
Adidas.
yeah.
But I think a lot of people, because they see us on a podcast, they see they see us on Instagram. I've
Right.
got whatever tens of thousands of followers and blah blah blah. And they think, oh, this must be a full-time job.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, I'm just a teacher in Montreal. I have nobody knows me in Montreal.
Remember when
You
we
know,
were talking
it's like-
about that little extra? This is
Yeah.
that little extra.
Exactly. Yeah. The
Yeah.
extra. That's
In life,
that's what it
this
is.
is our extra.
Yeah, this is our extra. Yeah, I think people get fooled by whatever they see or hear. Like, oh, a podcast means you're. And I was guilty of that too when I first started getting into sneakers, not into sneakers, but on social media.
Yeah.
When I was looking at Instagram and stuff like that, and found YouTube sneaker people on YouTube, many years ago, it was like, oh, they're on YouTube. They must be somebody.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
yeah,
realize
yeah.
quickly they're nobodies. We're all basically nobodies.
Yeah.
That have fun doing this stuff. It's like a fun
But
hobby.
Up until Sean met us, he thought we were huge. Like he thought we were like
I
the
was
biggest
I was
podcast out there.
humbled to be asked to be on your podcast
Yeah.
and honored until I realized, oh
Oh
no, these
this
guys
is
are
it.
nobodies also.
This is it?
Bamboozled, you
Really?
say?
I have
to go to Hush a Lego?
I'm
What?
in Mike's den at a plastic table.
Sex den.
I was promised the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard
this is the
studio.
studio.
Yeah.
I break it out
Um,
every time we record.
So good.
That's funny.
We're nobodies. That's all. It
Yeah.
is.
So yes, we're nobody's you got.
Yeah.
Here's another message from a Michael Loose. It's at Michael_Loose. He goes, "Hey, question for the pod. What do you guys think of non-retro Jordan colorways? Like Cool Gray 3s or 4s, Raging Bull 5s, Oreo 4s.
Oh, he means not like non-OG colorways.
Non-OG
Non-OG
colorways.
colorways.
I love them. Next.
I also appreciate a good non-OG colorway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love them.
Just has
I
to
mean,
be
not everyone, but yeah.
Not everyone.
Yeah.
The
Thank you,
fact that
Michael.
it's OG adds to it. The fact that it's not OG does not remove from it.
No, exactly.
How I see it.
Doesn't
Yeah.
take the cool out of it.
There are many non-OG colorways that I absolutely love and hold right up there with some of the OG colorways.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You want more, or that's good?
That's good.
That's good.
That's
Type
good. Let's cap it
115.
there.
We'll keep some
cap it there.
for other
toy.
podcasts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you also, if anyone wants to message us, wants to send us a question, has anything to say, send us a DM at the Sneaker Podcast. Let us know what's on your mind. Big shout out to our friends over at Quality. Before we go, stay tuned because we're doing something in collaboration with our friends over at Canada Got Sold. It's going to be wild for Air Max month.
Yeah.
We're doing a little Air Max week thing, and there's going to be prizes. You can win stuff, guys. Everyone likes to win stuff. Stay tuned. It's going to be great. You could be head-to-toe quality. Stay tuned for that. Chris, before we go, anyone you want to give a shout-out to other than Freak Low?
It's not a someone, but it's something that I want to bring a bit of attention to. Recently, we've seen the hashtag Stop Asian Hate pop up a lot more on our feeds, which unfortunately it's a very sad and terrible thing. Like we've been in this racial limbo, waiting room, because people just want the hate to stop. And recently, it seems like attacks on elderly Asian people have gone up, which is like,
so fucked
when
up.
I think of it, are you serious? Like, like attack on like Asian people in general, terrible. Attack on elderly Asian people, like what the fuck? At the beginning of the show, we mulled over the idea of just talking about it a bit. At first, I was like, no, because all I feel is pure hate, like pure anger at like what's happening. And but we do have a platform of some sort, so we should talk about it. It's not right. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not able to make sense of anything that's happening. The only thing I can ask is well, I want to shout out to all those that are doing something about it. Like I know those groups that are doing like community watches to protect like elderly Asian people that are out just fucking walking the street, and just to help them. The Asian community is also the type that were taught for a very long time to not complain, like not say anything. And I can see it from like my grandparents back when they were alive. They would never complain about anything. They're hurt, something's not right, you just don't say anything. It's in them. So to keep everything in, so all that pain they just keep to themselves, and I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
So shout out to the people that are watching over the community, and just do better, you know?
Yeah. It's so, I mean, this shit's been going down for the last year and a half or whatever it's been. It's just it feels like it's gotten worse. I feel like we're in a place where it's like, just the second you think, okay, we're sort of coming out of a phase now, and it's like, no, there's more shitty shit. I mean, shitty stuff happens all year round, all the time, forever. But I don't know. It's just, it's sad. It's really saddening to see all that stuff. Like you said, it's hate against anybody for any reason is bad. But when you're seeing elderly people being targeted, it's like, I mean, just when you think you've seen the lowest thing happen, like they bring the bar down even lower. It's awful. It's awful. So
and this just hasn't. It's not like this has just started happening. This has been happening forever, for years and years and years. But now it has spiked.
Yeah, well, that's it. It's spiked and it's being filmed.
Yes, exactly. It's ridiculous.
But part of it is good because they can get at least they can catch the people that are doing this kind of shit. Yeah. But it's like you can't believe it's even happening to start with. It's just gross.
And all we're doing right now is spreading that awareness, and that's the most important thing. And I think the hashtag #StopAsianHate should be used. If you could use it because getting the word out there is the most important thing for everyone to know about this.
Yeah.
So I think that's a great way to end the podcast. We appreciate everyone for listening. Thank you so much, Chris. If people want to find you on the gram, where can they find you?
At Christopher.Chu and at Traffic Boys.
And Sean, where can people find you?
At SCollar23 and OG Support Group.
You can find Free Clo at Clarel, and you can get myself at On Air with Mike D. Follow us on Instagram at The Sneaker Podcast. We'll catch you next week with a brand new episode. Until then, have a great day. Have a great night. Keep them laced, everyone. Peace.
Peace. Be better.